What's up, everybody? It's your boy GreedHD coming at y'all with another video today. And today, as y'all can see, I'm going to be talking about the MCU some more and Marvel, and some news that I heard from my homie Time Pizza. I'm gonna put this link down in the description below, and I also got an idea that I want to talk about that he brought up towards me that I'm gonna tell y'all about. But without further ado, I'm gonna let the intro play and we're gonna get into this. Alright, so given that that MCU is trying to go a certain direction with Spider-Man, and you know the whole multiverse thing that he has going on right now, that he's gonna open up in his new movie Far From Home. I think it would be really cool if Venom did come around, because I guess apparently a few days ago it was actually pretty, I think it was talked about, or I can't remember what it was. I think they're talking about it over at Marvel, that they're thinking about bringing Venom over to the MCU. And the fact, well, when I first heard it, I was thinking in my head, and I'm telling myself, like, yo, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, how would they introduce him? Because I had no idea, because they're in two different universes. Given that, okay, let me get this out of the way, like why I thought this couldn't happen. Because Venom is a part of the Sony Marvel universe, because I don't know if like everybody knew this, but the Spider-Man PS4 game is connected with the Venom movie and what was it called, Into the Spider-Verse. All three of those are connected. So my whole thing is that, like, I know Venom and Miles are definitely connected, because at the end of Venom, at the end credit scene, there's like a scene of Miles. It's at somewhere else in another universe. So that just shows you, like, okay, they're within the same how can I say it? I don't know how to put it. Cinematic universe, I guess. That's what I'm gonna call it. And I thought that there was a great chance that Miles would have met Tom Hardy's Venom, which made more sense because they're both owned by Sony, and I could see Sony doing something with the two of them. But Marvel was talking about trying to introduce Venom into the MCU to meet Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Now, like I said, I don't have a problem with this. I just necessarily didn't know how they could go about it or do it. But my homie Time Pizza, I'm gonna put his link in the description below. Y'all go check out his YouTube channel and subscribe to him and all that good stuff. Show some love to my homie. But he was saying his idea was that, well, maybe because Nick Fury did say in the Far From Home trailer that the snap, the Thanos snap, I think it messed up the other multiverses. If I remember straight, Thanos snapped twice. He snapped to erase everybody. That was the first time in Infinity War. And then we find out in Endgame that he did it again to destroy the stones. Then they went back in time to get the stones. Like, Hulk. Oh yeah, this is a spoiler, everybody. So, I feel like everybody has seen Endgame. So if y'all ain't seen it, then that's on y'all. I'm gonna keep it real with you. But anyways, they went back in time to get the stones. Hulk snapped first because he's Hulk. His body was the only body out of everybody that could handle the stones. So in their power that it has, like when you snap, it does something to your body. It greatly damages it and then affects it. So when he snapped, he was able to handle the stone's power. Now that's a third snap. The fourth snap was done by Tony at the end of the movie. Like I said, if y'all ain't seen the movie, then that's on y'all, because I swear I think everybody has seen it. But anyways, yeah, Tony did the fourth snap. I think it's four. Yeah, the fourth one, and that ended up killing Tony. Like I said, The reason why they had Hulk do it in the first place was because his body could handle it, but like a regular human can't handle a snap. But Tony did the snap, and that was 4 snaps total. Like through, like, you know, the Stones did 4 snaps, and apparently, as Nick Fury was saying, it created different multiverses and all that. So my homie Timepiece was saying, like, you know, yo, what if the snap affected the other multiverses as well? Like, yeah, it opened up a hole in every universe, but what if it affected those, like, you know, those multiverses themselves? So let's say okay, this is what I was gonna say. Okay, so let's say his girlfriend dies. Venom girlfriend dies. This is what my homie told me. He said that what if Venom's girlfriend died, like, you know, from the snap? Because, you know, when somebody snaps, like, you know, it like something probably got destroyed, and maybe she died from, like, you know, the causes of the snap. I'm not saying, like, you know, specifically what she died by or anything, because we don't know. You know, nobody knows. We don't even know if she is dead. But let's say if, because of the snap, something happened and it caused her to die, like actually die, not get disappeared, but die. Then Venom finds out that because of, you know, the ripples in space and Venom, Eddie Brock, he finds out that, you know, because of these ripples in their universe and all that, is the reason why that she died. So what if he jumps through one of them? He goes to the universe where the, you know, the stones were, which is Spider-Man's dimension. So he meets Tom Holland, Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and, you know, he's angry. You know, Venom's angry, Eddie Brock is angry. Because if y'all seen the Venom movie, then y'all would know that Venom, the actual symbiote, does care about that girl too. So they're both going to be angry, and there's going to be a lot of rage. And Venom feeds off hate. So what if Eddie Brock gets so angry and so hateful that he just totally goes crazy and loses his mind? And when he goes to Peter's universe looking for answers, you know, he's just destroying the city, creating chaos and all this. Shield has to come in and all this, and then, you know, he's just looking for answers and all that, right? So Peter's like, you know, yo, that time is over with. We already defeated him and all that other stuff. You know, Peter's gonna try to talk to him and convince him like he usually does with Venom. If y'all pay attention to Spider-Man, if y'all Spider-Man fans, then y'all would know. Peter tries to talk. He always tries to talk or resonate with Eddie before they begin to fight. So I could see this happening. You know, this is my homie Tyne said too. Peter, you know, he gonna try to talk to him or whatever, but then see that his words aren't reaching him because he's so angry. So then that would cause Peter and Venom to fight. Now, that's what my homie Timepiece said, you know, how they could introduce him into the MCU. And honestly, I never thought about it like that, you know, because I never thought that they could pull it off, because he was owned by Sony and they had their own little universe, cinematic universe going on. So if, you know, if it does ended up being like that, like what my homie said, then, you know, I think that'd be pretty cool. Like, that actually be pretty tight, because like I said, I ain't even think about it like that at all. But if Venom does get introduced, this is the only thing that I'm thinking about. This is what me and my homie was talking about. I don't know how Peter would get the symbiote, cause the symbiote is kind of different. If y'all saw the Venom movie, then y'all would know what I'm talking about. Like, you know, the symbiote loves Eddie. He likes Eddie because he says they're both losers on their respectful planets. Like, on the planet whatever the symbiote comes from, I forgot, all the symbiotes come from, Venom is a loser. Like, he's a lame. And he told Eddie when he first met him, he was like, you're the same as me, you're a loser, you're a lame. You know, society, like, doesn't like you and all that. And that's why him and Eddie Brock get along so well. Now, I feel like what my homie Timepiece said, yeah, that's gonna happen, but somehow, because they're gonna give Tom Holland the black suit. They have to. If Venom comes, then he has to get the black suit. But my whole thing is, I'm trying to figure out how was he gonna get it, because if the symbiote loves Eddie so much, and he has a deeper bond with Eddie in the movies than he does the actual comics. I like in the actual comics and TV shows, I feel like, because Venom usually just lives off hate, but not like this. Like, he's not even living off hate. He's literally, bonded to Eddie because they're similar. That's it. But because the whole reason why the symbiote was attracted to Peter, the whole reason why Venom was attracted to Peter was because of Peter's powers. And Peter being Spider-Man, the symbiote resonated with that and they loved that. But how are they gonna get the symbiote to go from Eddie to Peter? I don't see, like, will the symbiote be able to feel Peter's power, or will it, or maybe like a chunk of it might get on Peter somehow when he's fighting with Venom? Like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how they're gonna do that, because if they do introduce him, they have to give Peter the black suit. Like, that's a must at this point. Like, if you're gonna do that, then, because all the fans are gonna want to see it. They're gonna want to see this black suited Spider-Man. Now, what else was I gonna say? That might just be it, because this is a topic that I really tried to put a lot into, and I tried to think about a lot, but then, like I said, I couldn't necessarily see or know why or how they could do it. But when my homie told me his idea that I just told y'all, then that's why I was like, oh, okay, well then, that's how they could do it. But how are they gonna get the suit to Peter? The only way I could see it happening is, let's say just a piece of it flies off or something, or while him and Peter fight for the first time, a piece of it gets attached to Peter, and it kind of it sticks to Peter and all that. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. That was just my whole thought on it. That was my whole process on it. That was my whole theory on it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, go check out my homie Timepiece. If it weren't for him, I don't even think I'd be making this video, no lie, because yeah, it's a crazy idea, and it's a pretty cool idea of how he brought it up to me. And yeah, I will catch y'all later in the next video. I will probably be uploading a Jump Force video, maybe some more Jump Force gameplay. I'm gonna be playing as the created characters. Oh yeah, created characters, I tweaked y'all. But oh yeah, I also got some Grand Blue Fantasy versus beta gameplay coming soon too, so y'all be on the lookout for that. And like I said, go check out my homie Timepiece. I'm gonna put the link down in the description below, and he might be in my next Marvel Talk video, because we're gonna be talking about the new Avengers in this new movie that they talking about that's coming out in 2020. Oh no, 2022, my bad y'all. But yeah, I'll catch y'all later. I'm out this bitch.